With the miles of Leg 4 counting down into New Zealand, Groupama have been continuing to exert their domination of the fleet. The hard work of staying ahead, though, was taking its toll.
It's true that there is a bit of ongoing tiredness, so everyone's reactivity is different. You have to take it into account for each manoeuvre, each decision. It's interesting. The watches are complex but passionate.
There's still a lot more sailing left in this leg, but bowman Brad Marsh was happy having broadcast to Volvo Ocean Race fans at home on TVNZ, knowing it was looking good for him to be the first Kiwi to arrive. The big battle starting to develop, however, was for the second spot between Telefonica and Puma. Puma had suffered through the night, and the Spanish boat was now bearing down on them, less than 20 nautical miles behind.
And we had a big loss last night where we went into a couple of clouds and basically parked up for about 4 hours, which lost us a lot of distance, while the other boats to leeward were still doing 13-15 knots. So disappointing. Stuff happens like that, and we just got to keep going and see how we end up.
The skipper of Telefonica thought it would go down to the wire.
It's 860 miles until the North Cape, and it's another 200 miles from there. It's not that much, and the race is going to be decided there.
We should also not discount Camper as a contender at this stage. Their strong contingent of Kiwi crew would surely give them the impetus to keep chasing down the boats ahead of them.
Just writing emails to the family, and most more importantly to my brother Simon, who's getting married on Friday.
Freshening strong winds are forecast just north of New Zealand, but a patch of lighter air lies between the fleet and the breeze that will carry them home. This could be Camper's opportunity.
It's tempting to point to New Zealand. We'd certainly make easy miles in the short term, but in the long term it looks like the lighter patch we're trying to avoid still looks like it's going to be very tight, with certainly Puma, Telly and ourselves.
Simply keep ourselves in touch with these guys for when it goes light up ahead. Be there with a chance.
Perfect world. All the other boats would stop and we'd go straight around the outside of them and finish by Friday, and Adam would make his brother's wedding, because we're probably never going to hear the end of it that he hasn't made it.
Abu Dhabi, currently in 5th, we're heading towards an ominous looking sight on the horizon.
What am I seeing ahead? Armageddon, I think. That's what I'm seeing ahead. So we're ready for all eventualities here. We've got the zero up with the jib ready to go. Could get windy, or we could end up with calm. Probably both.
And both it was. When they were back underway, was it going to be a case of just too little too late?
Well, real battle today. I've just basically thrown away about 12 hours of our lives. We're now in the easterly, so hopefully we're now back to the trade winds and on our way. Unfortunately, instead of a battle for 4th with Camper, we're fighting for our lives to stay ahead of Sanya, but I don't want to tempt fate until we're actually well clear of this cloud. So yeah, tough day for everyone today.
Things are gearing up for a spectacular leg finish, so stay with VolvoOceanRace.com to follow the fleet south.